Hello, birth support sisters. Some of you already know me. I'm Neri Life Choma. I'm the creator of the Transformational Birth Support Coaching Approach and the founder of Birth Coach Method. Maybe you joined my recent 5-day free event, Advance Your Birth Support Practice, or any of my past previous free webinars. Some of you might have read my book, The Art of Coaching for Childbirth, and others are enrolled in my year-long programs to become either a transformational doula or a transformational birth support coach. What many of you might not know is that I began my career as a childbirth educator and a birth doula 24 years ago. In terms of birth support, I'm kind of a dinosaur, right? I know. That was the time in which no one really knew what a doula was. And my trainer, who opened the first year-long program to become a childbirth assistant, this is what it was called then, did not really expect any of us to launch a business or a successful practice in birth support and launch a successful career that will last over 20 years. Birth support was introduced to us as a community service and as something that is provided from the heart. Moving forward, 24 years, I'm now training doulas and transformational birth support coaches. And just as much as I was passionate about promoting the new doula profession 24 years ago and establishing my thriving practice, I am now passionate about leading other professionals to establish their thriving and successful career in birth support. And I can tell you that the issue of establishing a thriving birth support practice is still a burning issue. In a Facebook group that I lead called the Aspiring and Thriving Doula, the most asked or researched topic is, how do I get clients? Another one is it possible to be a doula and hold a full-time day job? And so it's telling you something. And I recently just posted a poll in which I asked the 4,000 members of this group, what is the most exhausting part of your practice? And guess what came as the number one source of exhaustion? Yes, finding and enrolling clients continuously so that I can have a stable monthly income. Runners up were being on call 24/7 and feeling lonely running my practice solo, and the long hours of providing physical support during birth. So I may say with certainty that our community still has not cracked the formula of having a thriving practice. What would it take for you to get clients and have a thriving practice that generates sustainable income? Every salesperson will tell you in any field that it starts with cultivating long-term client relationships. And we can do it in birth support. So join me for a free webinar, 3 steps to cultivating long-term relationships with your birth clients. In this webinar, I plan to show you how to follow these 3 steps that led me and my students to have a successful and thriving birth support practice. In step number 1, you'll go verbal. Use transformational coaching so that you continue coaching your clients throughout the entire process of the childbearing years. In step number 2, you'll go virtual. Utilize the new verbal coaching skills to transition into virtual support so that you can provide birth support to anyone in the world. And in step number 3, we will develop long-term relationships, and you'll see how verbal and virtual birth coaching result in long-term relationships that can continue for years. Ready to get the winning formula? Click on the button to reserve your seat or on the link, the registration link, and just sign up. Let's do this thing together. Make birth support a thriving practice. I can't wait to share the formula with you. I'll see you there.